Good evening, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are the day before. Whoa, this is going to be scary. Tomorrow, big day. Today is Tuesday. It's the evening, September 19th, 2023, 6:40 p.m. Central Time. And it's going to be a quick one tonight because, folks, trying to do a lot of analysis tonight is a fool's play. Why would you want to do that going in front of the FOMC meeting at 1 o'clock? We get the dot plot, we get the statement, and about a half hour later, we get the press conference. It's going to tell us where we're going. It's a big event. You have 11 central banks, yes, 11 this week before the end of business, the week's over, that are going to tell us what they're doing with monetary policy. All of them have the same problem, high energy prices. Everybody's got the same thing. The Bank of Canada is already talking about raising rates again at the October 25th meeting. I don't know what our Fed will do. The market widely expects they do absolutely nothing. They keep the door open for another hike if it's needed. When asked about labor, when asked about energy, the market's going to hang on every word, and the Fed will say they're transitory. Okay, that's what I expect they're going to say. When you look at the S&P 500 on a closing basis, and these are just closing prices. The highest close we had was 46.06. We've backed off a little. But on the week, we're still up 0.78. This has not been the problem people think. Now, on a daily bar chart, I've taken all of these stock indices and I tried to put the August closing price up for you. So we got as much as, 45.65, and we're sitting here right now at 44.92. So we're down 70 some odd points for the month. It is so far a declining month, fitting in with what the trade thought it would be and how the seasonals go. Doesn't mean it'll stay that way. We've got a lot left in the month. You have a higher high, lower low, which is no trend the way I look at the market. The bias is down as you're under the 18-day average of closes at 45.23. One level of support if the market reacts negatively to the trade could be 44.51, the 100-day average, coupled with the Bollinger Band at 44.59. You then look at momentum and you're oversold. So you have an oversold market, void trend, drifting around and down for the month. When we take a look at the NASDAQ, a higher high, a lower low, oversold. This market finished at the 15,733 level. So we are down in round figures 400 points for the month. That was the August 31st close. When we take a look at the E-mini Dow, 35,121, and now we're down to 34,825. So this market is down, but not down a tremendous amount, but down. And in support, by the way, because you're at the 100-day average and knocking on the door of the lower Bollinger Band. And in the Russell, you've come from 1921.20 to 1847.30, down about 280 points. So far, that's my only point that I'm making. So far, going into the report, the market is acting as it typically does in the month of September, and it's not up, it's down. That can all change, a flip of a coin tomorrow, how the market reacts to what the Fed does or doesn't do. You keep pushing down on the Bollinger Band number and you're oversold. You either embed to add another leg or you could get a heck of a bounce here. You got to be very careful. The same in the 5-year note. This is in a downtrend, pushing on that band. You can see the real world of interest rates. The natural rate keeps climbing. It's that simple. It just keeps moving up. In the dollar, you have an embedded reading. The market is still very much in the bull camp. It could be going to the 105.48.5 zone. The support, if you break down, is around 104.16.5. In the euro, you have a market that has got a bearish embedded reading. I would expect it's going to have resistance between here and the 18-day average of closes. If you lose the embedded reading with the red line closing over 21, then I'd be worried about the bear side. Until then, no, I'm still in the bear camp, but I'm, of course, worried what's going to happen. And in the British pound, you have a fully embedded reading, bearish as can be, going into the Bank of England meeting on Thursday, where the word is that the market probably is going to see a 25 basis point hike, as much as the bank really doesn't want to do it. In Bitcoin, and by the way, in the Brits, they have to cut back on their clean air policies. Like, they don't have the money. And you're going to see what goes on here with Ms. Sunak is they have to pull back policies. The parties are telling him what he's got to do. You'll start reading it in the news. They've got to save money somewhere. As you come in the Bitcoin, climbing up it. By the way, that doesn't mean they won't hit their 2050 goal, but the pace they're going to hit, it's going to change dramatically. Coming up to the resistance point, it's where I think the pros are taking money off the table. Then we get to the energy markets, and you can see the market's fighting its battle right here at that difference. Now, if you get up and close over this, what takes place is that means Brent will be gaining on WTI. Right now, nobody's got an edge in the market. You can see that the market tried a good high level and didn't do anything with it today. That was, I think, disappointing to the bulls. I'm one of them. I thought the market would try to run further. If you start losing the embedded reading with these numbers under 79, you could get a heck of a correction in the market, very swift, and then the market goes back to whatever it's doing. Is it a crowded trade? No question about it. Crowded means pretty much one-sided with people having bullish bets. Heating oil gave us a 3-day correction, and as you could see, it came right back. It's violent as can be in the trading. Because it lost its embedded reading, I'm still thinking it's going to get back to the 18-day average before it gets over 341.78. And in the nat gas, it's a little bit of everything. Up, down, sideways, no trend, just whipsaws back and forth. It's not for people that are trend traders right here. I think it's trying to carve out sideways action to be either a base or a top. I lean to the fact that it'll be the base because we keep taking down big supplies of our natural gas. I'm going to be working hard tomorrow, and the Linn Group's going to be working on writing about all the events that are going to take place. The next 3 days, you want our market information. Whether you trade in the soft commodities, the grains, the energies, the stock indices, we have been putting out our price counts on the real. We are covering all the different currencies, the Canadian dollar, everything. I'm watching what we're doing, and we're giving you ideas where these things might be headed. I think you'll find our information of price counts, our things here, you're not getting them elsewhere. We write different. We write all day long. We give you the information you want, the way you want it. We start writing Sunday night. We don't end up until late Friday. We'll do a few things on Saturday, and then we go right back to you on Sunday. So how do you get this to see what commodity people write about? We write about cash markets, spreads, options, what's going on, the whole gamut. Go to iraepstein.com under free offers. Sign up for the ones you want. Be sure to take the price counts. Give yourself a click right here at the top. You'll see an icon. Give that a click, and you can get the same information. Just go to, that'll take you right to the free offers. Sign up for it. I'm Ira. Can't wait to do tomorrow's update. You take care.